Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Lakers have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Boston Celtics. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
Welcome to the NBA Finals. Taking a look at the Celtics. They're down 3-1 in this series. Things not looking good for them. But hey, anything can happen.
Well, you'd be foolish to count this team out. I mean, the firepower and mentality is still there. They will need to be perfect to come back, but it's possible.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Eason in at small forward.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
I'm coming.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brown. Pritchard with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Brown for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Boy, you see the quick, twitchy athleticism of Benedict Mathurin. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Over to the left wing. Here's Eason. Again, the miss by the Celtics. To the inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pritchard, no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Tatum to stop the run. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. It's Eason with the jam.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Back to Eason. Takes the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Oh, yikes, not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Tatum with it. He's picked up by SGA. Outside Pritchard. Fires for 3. Eason can't get it to go.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Tatum. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And And the big finish by Holmgren.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Brown. Tatum against Holmgren. Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Jason Tatum's never going to hesitate to move the basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Lakers going with a hold. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Over.
Here's Tatum. He's got 17. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Holmgren is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Doncic in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cadis checked in for Reed. Eason comes in for Melton. And Pritchard is subbed in for Derek White. Outside Eason. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Reed's checked in for Tatum.
Boston substitution. Number 41, Paul Reaves. I'm coming.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Ball coming.
Outside Pritchard. Here's Keita. No made baskets yet. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. 3-pointer Mathurin. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Pritchard to end the run. Connects from downtown. Pritchard's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it. And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Pass to Keita. Back to Pritchard.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast.
Looking at how the Celtics, and that'll do it for us.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Hey, puts up a 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. And here's Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Brown passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, a screen on SGA. Pritchard, no good.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Doncic passes to Holmgren for 3. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter. To the wing on the left. SGA against Pritchard. Holmgren with the block.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
And Doncic with the jam.
They're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And first time out of the game called for Boston. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Jones comes in for Mathurin. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Celtics trail by 20. Pass to Tatum. Can they get it? Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Outside, get outside!
Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. Tips it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Eason's got 12 points.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tatum a screen on Jones. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And it's off from three-point range.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Tatum a screen on Jones. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've got a 22 run going. What a pace. Pass to Jones. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Jones has got his second basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robert Williams checked in for Holmgren. Johnson comes in for Smart. Williams is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Smith in for Jones. And Doncic with the jam.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. There's the double with Doncic. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Shireman. Fires, high post. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And Doncic hammers it home.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
There's the double with Doncic. Pass to White. To the right side. Here's Shireman. Jacks up a three. On target from range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic. And that one's good. Doncic has got 40 points.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
White finds Melton. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
Good snatch, Robert.
Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Fires from way outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Los Angeles. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and
And there it is! The Los Angeles Lakers have won it all! What an incredible ride! Culminating in a championship. What a team! This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Three? That's crazy. Let's go. We got another one, y'all. Yeah. Hey, 3. Let's go. Let's go. That's 3. That's 3 forever, baby. Yo, Xander. Yo, Xan, baby. Come here. Man, this is good. This is crazy, bro.
Yo, listen.
3 rings? That's the same as D-Wade.
Listen. You'd have told me from that tiny apartment.
Uh-huh.
If we'd have been here, you know what? I know it's not your style. Look, I know it's not your style. I just want to give you your flowers. Thank you for having me along the way.
What are you talking about, bro? You've been here with me since day one. Day one, Xan. So I wouldn't be here without you, bro.
I appreciate you.
So for once in your career, I'm gonna need you to put this camera down and come celebrate with us.
All right.
So we celebrate, baby.
We had.
I mean, wherever you want, you let me know. Mr. Forbes then loaned me and some of the other guys the PJ.
What?
The private jet, Xan.
Oh!
Yes. I'm gassing her up. Let's go. Where you want to go?
What's the options?
Okay.
We
we got the Bahamas.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We got Belize.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We got man, it don't matter. Wherever you want to go, we there, ain't we? Let's go, 3 wings.
What about all of them?
My man, I knew I liked your
Yeah, man.
style,
Yeah,
baby.
man.
Come on, man, let's go.
Road trip.
Getting on the PJ with y'all, you know what I mean? What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work? What's up, MP?
What's up?
You all done with the off-season work?
This is my favorite time of the year, bro.
I thought you lived for the clutch. Now you going preseason over playoffs?
Not really. I just like picking new video themes, to be honest. Feels like I'm a kid with a blank piece of paper in front of me and a bunch of crayons. That paper could be anything.
That's good stuff. You should save it for the video.
You right? All right, bet, let's do it. I'm ready. MP coming at you with a big announcement. There's more Out of Bounds coming your way, and you guys are gonna love this next batch of episodes.
Uh-oh. Are we finally gonna hear your thoughts on the best maple syrup Vermont has to offer?
I can't give that away for free. You gotta subscribe to the Premium channel for that.
All right. And then what are we talking about?
Well, we're offering inside access as I face off against some of the biggest rivals. Usually, the bigger the game, the tighter the access. But luckily, you've got me to take you behind the scenes.
All right. And what are we going to learn on this behind-the-scenes journey?
Everything, Xander. Out of Bounds will bring you true passion of the fans, the players, and the people that make these rivalry games so special. Now hit that like and subscribe button because you don't want to miss a single video. We know what this jersey means. And so we know what it means when this jersey takes on their jersey. So we're gonna give it everything we got tonight and make sure we bring home the dub. And I hope all my followers enjoy the game. Yo, bro, so we grabbing Chinese after the game. You in?
Yeah. You getting Chinese in this town, you should go to Front Street, though. I'll show you. That's where the good stuff is.
Wait, how you know that?
I went to school here. Hooped here, too.
Like in that order?
I came here to ball. That was the dream.
So what happened? You get hurt or something?
I fell in love.
Xander, please tell me you're still with her.
I am. I fell in love with film.
Bruh! That is the corniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm serious, though. Sophomore year, I took this class where we basically watched movies. The professor was cute. I thought she liked me, and I thought it'd be an easy class during the season. We watched, The Seventh Seal.
I've never seen it. Was it good?
It's hard to explain. That was it for me. All I wanted to do from there on was make movies. That was the last year I played ball.
You ever miss it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, how do you turn off that competitive part of yourself?
I don't. Whenever I have an opening, or I see a rival filmmaker get jealous, I get that same feeling you get when you know the game is won.
You got some hater in you, Xander. I don't know why, but I like it.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from... Are we 12? That sounds like a lot of sugar. You're wrong. You're really wrong.
What's up, MP?
Changes needed? Of course. Guys, give them space to rebound and play. Unless it's a dunk on our team out. They're shooting a high percentage in that one. Well, diminishes the roles of the bigs and start cutting out of our play calls. We'll do, and we'll talk about it with players. Breaks, but I think
I'd like to go on a big trip after the season.
National? Like Japan?
Australia?
We are.
Yeah, Japan. I want to see Tokyo. And I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV.
I'll bring wings.
Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
And I'll bring board games.
You're joking.
carefully pick.
Wait, no, they look super cool. They're even better. So game time, playing time.
Starting at point at 6'3", number.
And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rival.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Chet Holmgren, Gilgeous Alexander out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Walker Kessler, and it's Doncic in at the 3. And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
We know this team is coming off of their championship season led by MP, but he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me, quote, "It's a new season. We're not letting up. We are just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first one." Guys, they are motivated.
Aren't they? Absolutely. They're hungry for seconds. All right, thanks for the report. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
The 3 buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Hey, you got it!
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
Get the perimeter!
Ivy against Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Ivy dishes to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Kessler with the rebound.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here is Williams. Pass to McCain. Doncic against Williams. Doncic comes with the double team. To the inside. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Doncic, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's McCain. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Harvey out there with Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Topic. And it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night. Well, they say three's company. Well, GA for MP, 3 titles and counting. He's joining some pretty historic company.
And especially when you're talking about those bus drivers, right? The great players who guided their teams to the promised land time and again. There's nothing more impressive.
Wasted no time on that one. Topic has got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. Tries a 3. The Thunder pull it in, fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Powered down as the whistle blows, a 3-point play chance.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And the Thunder making a change here. McCain's checked in. Trey Jones is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 8. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He had 46 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the 3-peat for MP. Greg, the first one in a while.
And those Kobe Shaq Lakers, the last team to win 3 in a row, doing it all the way back in the early 2000s.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Jones. It's McCain on the wing.
Bucks out, Bucks out.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Doncic. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Oh.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pick up right, baby.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Williams' shot is off.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And again, the basket is good from Doncic. Doncic has got 21. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
Johnson. A rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Ivy's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Los Angeles, Bobby Portis is checked in for Walker Kessler. Chet Holmgren comes in for Johnson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Trey Jones. There's the 3. McCain's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. Floats it up for Doncic. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Friday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against the Warriors, that's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And what do you guys think so far about the offense? And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, everyone.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can... All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, when you come out rocking with...
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar, the Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker, but when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And a chance to watch MP tonight, fresh off his 3rd MVP award.
And last year, he was incredible. I think MP has earned the right to call himself the best player in the league, but you know lots of guys in this league want to knock him off that pedestal.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. SGA's out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kessler in at the 5.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren.
Come around.
The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Sorber. He's covered by Kessler. McCain gets a wide-open look, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
I see you.
Floats it up for Doncic. Holmgren gets the bucket. And now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Williams, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jones comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Doncic. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Pass to Harvey. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harvey's got 8 points.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances, just take it to the rim.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And
It seems whenever these teams meet, you see something new. Do players today feel any connection to rivalries from sometimes decades before your time?
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. That's what sports is all about. First little peewee team you play for, you get a rival. I mean, high school, club teams, tons of rivals. In Europe, rivalry games are crazy. I mean, insane. That hatred goes back centuries with some of those teams. Ancient political stuff. But in an NBA game with a building full of people who really care, man, that will always mean something. I mean, it's special, and I love it.
Oh, I can tell. Thank you so much, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
all right, Jennifer,
What's up to all my followers out there? Obviously, this is a big game tonight. Going up against our most hated rivals, it's going to be tough. So before I sign off, I want to ask Xander who he's rooting for tonight.
Ah, man, don't drag me into this.
For y'all who don't know, Xander doesn't like to openly root for me. Can you believe that? He says he has to stay objective because he's a filmmaker and he can't risk getting too close to his material, I think is how he put it.
I hope you destroy him.
Well, we'll dive more into Xander's feelings later. I'm out of here. Peace. Yo, bro. Who was that about?
Drew Robinson. That was about Drew Robinson. I went to grad school at USC, the start school. There was a lot of support for my work. Within the department, professors liked me. There was another student there. He didn't have a fraction of my talent. His parents had a lot more money.
Drew Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. It was this big student film competition. We won some money, some visibility, kind of thing that starts a conversation one day with the right person. That's all it takes, right? Get in the right room, the right person. Now, everyone thought my film was a shooting. They even got a standing ovation. But when they announced the winner,
Drew Robinson.
You might see him tonight. He's the other team's video coordinator.
Whoa, wait. You mean for the others? Bro, you telling me that there's a rivalry going on in the film world too? Nah, don't even trip, Zan. I got you. After we win tonight, Drew, that lame dude, whatever his name is, I don't even know. He could try to film that.
Who are you putting on the block? I don't know. That's more than. Think someone might take you? More than. Hurtful. I hope you install your front gate. It's a 6 freeze. Who handed it to you? You could be the GM 5-1. Which prospect?
Definitely go west. And off-court activities. And there's always someone to watch. You know,
I don't know.
Colleges.
I don't trust his ankles.
Yeah, for me, I'd head to New Jersey.
outside of where New York prospects.
Oh, say does.
We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, BA, tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
Well, MP and his team know how important these games are and how much a win in a game like this means to the fans. So far, they've taken care of business, but still have plenty of these rivalry games left. MP's got to be on his A game. Rivalry games are hard enough as it is.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Walker Kessler. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Doncic in at the power forward position. Doncic has gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Celtics. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Boston with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Eason, good.
And that's what they want to do, get him open looks early.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter, and the bucket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Jalen Johnson. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
Hey, watching a rematch of last year's finals is always fun. They know this team will be gunning for them after the way it all ended.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Jalen Johnson. Moody is out there with Williams. Then it's Walker Kessler. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's too bad J-Dub isn't healthy enough to play right now. He's such an important part of this team.
A dead-eye sniper and a dogged defender.
Swinging back over to that first half for the Celtics now. They're in a tight one.
They've had the hot hand from deep.
And that is going to do it.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Doncic is checked in for Portis. And first time out of the game called for Boston. They double-team Tatum. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Mathurin. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Boston leading by 3. The kick out to White. Here's Easton. Three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. That ties it up. Doncic has got 17 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Tatum. The three ball. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Tatum from long range. Oh, Tatum delivers under duress.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Warriors was a big factor. He picked up 38 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Tatum passes to Keita, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Reaves checked in for Keita. Walsh comes in for Eason. And it's Bufkin in for Derek White. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Portis, he's checked in for Kessler. Johnson comes in for Holmgren. Williams is checked in for Mathurin. And it's Trey Jones in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Tatum is gifted at sizing up defenses and excellent at recognizing when to shoot off the dribble.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Doncic, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Tatum draws the double, out to the wing. Pass to Bufkin. From behind the arc. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Count that one.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Boston making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Doncic outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. They need this. Walsh can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 7. Inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Pass to Jones. Here's Doncic. Back to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter ahead by a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Lakers, Walker Kessler out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the 3. And Grant, when talking about certain players, We hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now. Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And the shot is good, dropping it off the front of the rim. Doncic has got 40 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head. Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And Doncic with the jam.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Celtics trail by 18. Timeout called, Celtics.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cadis checked in for Reed. Eason comes in for Walsh. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Bufkin. And it's White in for Harden. White with it, now guarded by Holmgren. There's the double with Doncic. Eason against SGA. Here's White, just 5 to shoot. Jason Tatum using the glass to lay it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Doncic fires, and he nails it.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Holmgren there for the rebound. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And the shot's good. Doncic has got 49 in the game.
Gotta love how they've just maintained.
We're here with MP after a strong win. What did you see that you liked?
Guys were setting solid screens, diving for loose balls, and boxing out. We did a nice job on the boards, too, and that's always going to give you a chance. I feel like a few rebounds slipped away from me there, but, you know, that's something I got to work on. So that's just something I'll get better at and come out better next week.
Looking forward to it, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
And that'll do it, folks.
Hey, hold that L, Drew. Too bad mommy and daddy couldn't buy this one for you like they bought your way through grad school. Hey, Drew, what's it like filming and knowing there's a loser on the other side of the lens, huh? Is that how that team feel about you?
Chill, Zan. Dang, my boy is steamed over here, y'all.
He's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember how my dog was at that stage.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
Oh, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn.
The coop,
You go into the run, you eat your cabbage, you eat your food, drink your water, maybe play with some toys. Then at the end of the day, you go inside the coop again, and then day's over. Nice.
I want to know about the eggs, though.
Oh, definitely. Well, you got Beatrice. She's got the darkest color.
But you've seen the box score.
Each row, every column.
And you're seeing him rock Santa Cruz.
Yeah, he's playing well.
But you don't think he can play for us?
Not with the roster we built.
See, this is when you know whatever Xander's filming is a big deal to him. Getting this steady shot with the tripod, crucial.
Actually, I got my big break filming documentary using only a handheld right here in this city. That's how your agent first noticed me. I was reading Bergman. He said one should film as music. I never thought of it that way before, but everything I've done ever since has been shaped by music. Those behind-the-scene cuts Austin likes so much, straight out of hip-hop. You know, like some samples like will loop all the way through a song while others only pop in once? I did that, but with film. And in other genres, take ragtime. Yo, one time
Time, bro.
What's up?
Look, honestly, your life's journey from Ball to, what's his name, Berkman, I want to hear more of that. I do. I want to hear everything, but just later. Just tell me later, bro, okay? Like, repeat it with me. Right now, I gotta get ready. Yeah, okay.
All right,
I appreciate you, though.
That's fair.
Later, later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With the fan? That's the one. Slightly, yeah. I'm concerned. You're focusing on small programs. That's a little intense.
It's awesome to have eyes on people that could go under the radar, but the 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are at schools with less than 100 fans in the crowd.
What's your point? I mean, that's not a metric that we regularly speak of.
Pressure. No one's watching, so it's easier to focus. Point is to keep an
I don't know if that's true.
Imagine if hundreds of people could hear us talking. Would you be nervous? Would it be hard to think of what to say next?
Yeah, but also I've never been to like a big theatrical production. I mean,
on the action and
like
to remind them to
like a
have
Broadway play.
Yeah,
like one of the big
that
ones.
goes sideways.
Not my scene. I like being able to cheer.
You can cheer.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know, like a play?
In 2021,
It's a silent one.
there were
Oh
109
my goodness, you guys are so ridiculous.
After work tonight, want to catch some stand-up comedy?
Australia, France, and
Love
Germany.
the idea. How much?
I got you.
How many
How you feel
countries
last time?
total?
It's like 39 last year, and it's likely to expand.
I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international visits next month.
Calling him Chief?
Talk to your
Ooh,
teams
that would be
and let me know how we should split
Spending
our time.
twice as much as you do.
I'll have my
The
itinerary
last
set
check you
by
picked
Monday.
up was your
Definitely
paycheck.
exciting times, right?
Maybe you don't need
Developing our
stand-up.
player
We got a comic
evaluations
right
on
here,
a
right
whole
now.
new level
They
now.
were out early shooting today.
How early?
About 2 hours.
The German kid can make the leap.
Didn't they just get here?
Put the odds
It
at
started right when they
100
arrived. Worked up a good lather.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot into
That's way more complicated math than I was
We should get some
expecting.
shots up this game.
Would that be
We
like
should
90%
absolutely
off?
not. At all. Not one.
I got bad news on that athletic wing.
Injury?
Yeah. Hip.
Good
2
one.
months of rehab and no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
I'd like our G League team to do more
Well, we
driving.
should forget about taking the flight.
As a means of getting better
Look, just
perimeter
take
looks.
us to the game, third row.
To get the defense out
Better
of
luck
position.
next
Yes,
time.
players
Make
game
fries
was just
from
trying to
scratch?
help, and when
Once
they
in a
do,
while,
we'll
it
make
takes
them
some
pay.
time. It's
Right.
so much quicker.
Maybe we
when
send
it's
some
frozen.
Steve Nash MVP
Yeah, and
season
honestly,
reels.
I'm not
Few
that
people are
great
getting
at cutting
better.
dicing.
Quite possible.
I feel that. Fresh
Talk about
potatoes
tomorrow.
take time to
And
process.
then we saw
If
the
you
new
do
Jake
make them,
Paul
try
movie.
soaking,
I've
then
been wanting
drink.
to see that.
Yeah,
What'd you think?
flash fry, dry, and fry again. Get that crunchy outside,
You didn't
tender
like it?
inside.
No,
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. Gotta go get some more seasoning.
How can you
and then
not
I
like it?
realized Joaquin was inside the backpack.
Wait, the backpack that's now sitting on your doorstep 2 flights down?
Yes.
While you're locked
The
inside the
time's out.
house?
Oh, that makes
Yes.
sense. No, it was
How'd
just
you
the
get out?
actress who played a fishing toy.
That's
And they talk
quite
about doing
catch.
stuff together
You
as
should get
kids.
that backpack mounted on your wall.
I should.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to shimmy down the drain.
I still want to see it. I would have paid to see
Yeah,
that.
the rest of the stuff's awesome.
All right, boys. I think
There's
we'll break
a
some of that up.
liquid spill
Yep.
in the tunnel.
I'll catch up with you guys later.
Radio it
I'm
in.
going to add a weekly
Hey, this
focus
is tunnel
stats
staff
and email
with the
blast.
12-ounce cup that tipped over the tunnel.
For education
You know what?
or
This probably is
focus?
us.
There's
Like,
a towel over
I mean,
there.
what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
Please, no more weekly emails.
Listen,
Sweet.
I agree,
Good
but
work,
I
team.
feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know. So we can define, give an example, give a focused improvement goal, one per week, simple, but we all get on the same page.
Okay, what?
That'd be great, I guess, but just do us a favor, all right? Just tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate 1 or 2 chains as we said.
That actually sounds pretty smart.
No deal. Yeah, I just had some friends over and watched some ball.
Okay, I'm game.
Yeah, same. We should have just done one big thing. But if it's more than an hour, great game though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys watch more basketball on the weekends.
What do you do?
It's been a long cooking show marathon. I could watch British people make scones for the rest of my life.
That's more entertaining than the buzzer beater from half court.
Yeah, I think someone might clearly have never watched someone manage to salvage blueberry scone from room temp butter. I'll send you guys some clips.
And who handed them to you?
All right.
One by
I'm
one.
dubious, but I appreciate your passion.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Anyone been to Utah?
We're still good for tomorrow.
Nope, but my neighbor went and showed me some of the coolest photos. Had all the best shots on canvas and
I could maybe
emphasized the
do
red,
next Thursday.
pinks. Got any pictures? No, it wasn't my trip.
Thought
maybe a snap
Or what do you guys do?
Some
right
photos of his photos? Who would do that? I've got
Some of my sister's trip to Mexico. When we're going to schedule
Photos
a time
of
when all of
photos?
us can get together and chat.
Yeah, off her phone. Is that weird?
I'd like to see us shoot better than 85% nightly from the free throw line.
Not a single team managed that in the last 2 seasons.
I'm convinced that they haven't invested the time in practice. We will. Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice when they're game tired.
They might not like that.
Good. Let's see how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
But flights are reasonable and it's beautiful in so many regions.
Oh, Canada.
I'm planning a beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision. What's your go-to activity?
Well, I've been doing a bit of skimboarding lately.
I love it.
So, what do you have cooking for this weekend?
Cooking, actually.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young. Well, Clark, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed, though, seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me.
And as the conversations swirl around MP, one of those, of course, is how vocal MP has been about these rivalry games he plays in. His goal is to win each and every one of them.
And for MP and this team, they love outdoing their rivals. It's been extra sweet for them and their fans. We've seen some barn burners with MP leading the charge. This is a confident team right now. Tonight, another opportunity for what would be a huge win this season.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, we've got Anthony Edwards. Jabari Walker is out there with Reed. Then it's Smith, and it's Sissoko in at the small forward. Now Smith, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Sissoko, no good.
Get there!
Floats it up for Doncic, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference.
I'm coming.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3. What?
The 3 is off target from Doncic. Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And finished off by Doncic.
As his career progresses, Holmgren will expand his passing skills.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Doncic's shot is good.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Celtics.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Martin. It's Berger in at center. Williams finds Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
What's up, bro?
And that's 13 points for the Beast.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He added 43 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to Holmgren. Floats it up for Doncic. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Cheeky, and it's off from three-point range.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Lakers leading by 5. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his third foul of the game. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Walker Kessler. The Lakers on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Three-pointer, Martin. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Williams passes to Moody, and Doncic throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks. Now let's take a moment. And that's all for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one. The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Lakers leading by 19 points. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Doncic, and it's Holmgren in its small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Floats it up for Doncic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Connects from three-point range.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Reed gets the bucket.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to... And Clark, as someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Martin is out there with Anthony Edwards. It's Beringer in at the 5. It's stolen by Edwards.
Yo, watch it!
Pass to Martin. And here's Reid. Over Grimes. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Holmgren, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Timberwolves have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7.
No! Pick coming!
Left side, Edwards. Shoots off the step back, and that one, good. Edwards got 16 here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Watch outside!
For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 48.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That will be... And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul called. And some changes here for the Lakers. Robert Williams comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Benedict Mathurin.
The previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
By being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in, they've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on.
Walker is screened on SGA. Down low and stolen by Williams. With the teardrop, and it goes down 2 points. Grimes has got his first 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily, and they're off to
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment, and that starts with me. I say I had a mediocre night on the glass. I could do more for sure.
And you will. Thank you, MP.
Yeah, you could bet on that.
Kevin, back to you.
As always, we appreciate.
MP,
right here.
President,
Question for you.
right here.
Miss Conway.
When you guys lose, you often talk about keeping things simple, getting back to basics. With this win behind you, how do you continue improvements that you made tonight that helped seal the victory?
You guys are funny. We win a big game against a rival, and you're talking about what happens when we lose. Yo, Zen, they got me up here talking about what happens when we lose, bro. Lose. Okay, yeah. I'd say every opponent is different. So there are things we did tonight that helped us succeed that wouldn't help us against the next opponent. We can't always repeat the results, but if we repeat what we train for and communicate on both sides, I think we're in pretty good shape.
Great, thank you.
MP, right here. MP, come on. It's my turn.
Yo, Zen, you over there winning again?
Hey, man, I might put that camera down and become a card shark.
It's going that good, huh?
Yes, sir. I cannot lose.
Sure looks that way. Hey, y'all keep trying, fellas.
1 second. Pete, what's going on?
You're starting to cost me, Zan. Which means you're costing us. And if you're costing us, that means you could cost yourself.
That's all good. I won every game, bro. You ain't gotta worry.
No. You're competitive. I get that. I respect it, even. I mean, we share a competitive edge, all right? But what I'm telling you is that you have to remember this is a whole team of professional athletes who share that same competitive edge. So when you keep beating them in a card game, game after game after game, it starts to rub them the wrong way.
You know, bro, if anybody got a problem with it, they could just win.
Xander, I'm trying to help you understand that they do have a problem with it. And because of that, they're starting to have a problem with me. Does that register with you? Okay. if they're bothered by you, then they're bothered by me. So maybe in return they pass the ball a little bit less. Rotate a little less enthusiastically when I need to leave my man. Maybe something gets said to the media, an anonymous criticism, calling me the bad guy, the bad teammate. And if that happens, if I'm less successful, our project altogether fails. I don't want that. You don't want that.
So you want me to... So you want me to just stop playing?
No. Keep playing. Heck, win. What I'm asking is lose every once in a while. Just to keep them competitive. Keep their spirits up.
All right.
A wise man once told me, sometimes you gotta lose a little to win it all.
All right, I got you. You trying to get into?
But the point is, keep an extra eye on more complicated math analysis. Yeah, what? That'd be like for one, see nice.
No. But also to remind them to be vigilant and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have hand open to deflect anything that goes sideways.
Yeah, good advice, thanks. I will remember to do that with you.
I've never been to scuba diving. It's fun. You get way better. I think you should try snorkeling first. It's lighter and you're not as strong swimming. Okay.
And MP is in position to do something very special tonight. He eyes moving past James Harden on the NBA's all-time three-point list. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And now the Los Angeles starters. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Holmgren, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Doncic in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Lou Dort, then it's Grady Dick, and it's Podziemski in at the point. And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You can tell how much MP cares about these rivalries. He has been absolutely on fire when the games matter the most, and how important it is to him to win these games. It's about pride, not just for him, but for his entire team as well.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada, too, eh?
Of the North.
Doncic's shot is good.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside Porzingis. 4-3. Dick, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Pass to Dick. Dort outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And Doncic with the jam.
Really smart decision by SGA, taking what the defense gives him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sidelines.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenges a defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
To the middle. Here's Dort, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, BA, but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks, so they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready.
And Doncic with the jam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Now here's Porzingis. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And stolen by Dick. Outside Pajemski. Mathurin with a steal. And he's gone for the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Dort for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And it's SGA missing. Warriors trail by 10. Pajemski with it. He's picked up by SGA. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Both teams will make substitutions. Dawson can't hit.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 22.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Tipped. Portis gets the bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, it's all fast break points, those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
We've got Grady Dick, and it's Santos in at the 4-man position. That's the Warriors 5. And the Warriors making a switch here. Parker's checked in, and he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. A minute 53 left in the first half of basketball. Doncic with the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He picked up 54 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Here's Porzingis, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Inside, wide open look. Santos, good. Santos has got his first 2 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Porzingis misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Doncic, and that one drops for him. Doncic has got 35.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. First one falls for him.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And so it's Los Angeles with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Lakers.
Their three.
Appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Walker Kessler out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Doncic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Pajemski. Dort outside. Pass to Porzingis. Drills it from deep. Porzingis has got 5 points.
And Porzingis has always been a threat from deep. And at his height, he probably feels like no one can block his shot.
From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Outside Porzingis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And here's Doncic outside, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Outside for Dort. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Dort's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like..."
Substitution on the court.
There's the steal, and so it's Los Angeles, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Grady Dick, and it's Santos in at center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Dick, to the inside, Dantier, and he jams it home with authority.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
Here's Rupert. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders. Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. To the left side wing. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And he's got it.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
A win is a win, but you guys looked a little out of sync tonight. There wasn't the usual flow. Can you talk about that?
Sure, I'm encouraged by nights like this. It's one thing to play well when everything is going smoothly. To come out and win when there's bumps in the road, though, when guys aren't connected like they usually are, man, that's a good sign. You know, deep in the playoffs, the best teams are going to take away your plan A. You got to be able to adjust and go to your plan B, C, all the way through Z. And we did that tonight, and we came up with a good win.
You certainly did, MP. Congrats.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom.
Eye contact with the fan.
You know we have video.
Slightly, yeah.
And like a
smile,
hundred
shit. Keep it 100.
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event.
Hello and goodbye smile.
Okay, well, if we're all going and getting
Like you go on a big trip after the season. National? Like Japan? Australia? Hey, Japan. What's the joke together? I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those patties. You're joking.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you... So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
And give MP all the credit in the world. MP has delivered in rivalry games thus far. We know it's been a major emphasis for him. Win as many of these as he can. Tonight might be one of the tougher challenges they face. Could be a close one.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Asar Thompson is out there with Holland. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Durant. And it's White in at the two-guard spot. Doncic, no good.
Help out on K.
White against Mathurin. Here's Holland. Another three for Detroit.
The playmaking skills of White continue to get better and better. Great kick-out pass there.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Holland. There's the triple. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Doncic outside. Into the lane. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 13 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He scored 64 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
On the court for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. McDaniels is out there with Terry. And it's Clemens in at the 2. And the Pistons with possession here. After the basket by Los Angeles, a nice shot by McDaniels.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the Pistons making a change here. Childress has checked in. Johnson over to help. 11 feet away, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Childress, the pass to Terry. And there's another one for the Pistons.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Childress.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes.
That's not the case here in the second.
To the middle. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Come to me, come to me.
Terry with it, down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clemson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Another 3 for Detroit.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Lakers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The kick out to Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williams. For Detroit, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Some changes for the Lakers. Robert Williams comes in for Johnson. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. Cunningham passes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Detroit up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
You look at Detroit, not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown force in their conference.
Yeah.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality. They've worked hard to gain the edge.
And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Holmgren. Johnson is out there with Doncic. Then there's Shai, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mathurin in at the 2. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. SGA finds Doncic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflections. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption. Even if you don't get the steal, messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Lakers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That free throw good from Doncic. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Shoots over Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. And they double up Cunningham. Back to Thompson from past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 8 points.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look. to give it up.
And it's Doncic missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan. And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call. Williams, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin.
And I think
the previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of tech.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
By being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Los Angeles will go for Holland. He's checked in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham comes in for Terry. 6-point lead. It's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
On the court for the Pistons, Holland is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. Doncic there for the rebound. Lakers leading by 9. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Lethal in transition. Johnson is an elite athlete.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham looking around. 3 on the clock.
And with his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
And that one misses. And the Lakers making a change here. Matherin's checked in. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them to within 10.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
A three-pointer, good!
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Beast.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-3 run. And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Get outside. Yo, watch him. Up, go over that.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the win. So since you did win, I want to ask, you had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more?
Of course.
Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
In any NBA game, you're playing against 2 opponents, the one in front of you and the one next on the schedule. A couple of extra steals tonight sends a message to the next guys. It means more attention on me in the scouting report, which means less attention on my teammates. I do what I do so they could do what they do. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense, yeah. Thanks, MP.
Great.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight.
Good game, MP.
rival series, MP. What you got in store for us tonight?
I'm feeling a blowout.
How do you think the other team feels?
Don't care. Tonight's all about you, the fans. The fans make rivalries matter, even when the records say they don't. The fans make this entire league possible, and that's just being honest. So, yeah, I think a blowout's the least we can do for y'all after all y'all have done for us.